Howdy, folks.
Hello, this is our first podcast. I hope you saw I mildly hope you saw our last video, which is, pretty sure it's called Cool Table ASMR.
That's a good video.
We do things there, and I would say it's mildly enjoyable. It's pretty cool, So, what are we going to talk about?
I don't know. We could talk about lots of funny things.
What about Tony Chachere's original Creole seasoning?
It's a pretty fun topic to talk about.
Yeah.
I really like my man, Tony.
Tony is a good man.
Tony is a good man.
Have you ever had Tony Chachere's seasoning?
No. I'm not going to eat Tony by himself.
Really?
Yes. I'm not going to eat Tony, Benjamin. I know how much you want me to put Tony inside of my mouth and chew him. And put him in my throat and swallow him.
I do. I like to consume Tony and put him in my mouth and lick Tony all around on a weekly basis. Tony is a great dude.
Tony is a swanky man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about trees now.
Trees?
Yeah, trees.
I like trees.
I like trees too. Off the top of your head, what's your favorite tree?
I don't know that many trees.
I don't know that many trees either.
I know.
I like redwoods because they're cool.
Yeah. Well.
That's a good.
Yeah, this is good conversation.
Yeah. I like how the floor is dusty. This floor is really dusty.
It is dusty. The dust feels weird on my feet.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it feels bad. It just feels weird.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm used to it at this point. That's just how this room is. Let's talk about funny sports.
Funny sports.
Just because.
What sports do we talk about? Just all of them. Let's start with hockey.
Have you ever? Well, I have a personal question to ask you, and I know that this is a very personal question, and it'll cause you to look deep inside yourself, and it may cause you, depending on what answers you find within your mind's eye, it may cause some inner turmoil, and I don't know if you're ready for that kind of emotional backlash.
I think I might be ready. I think I'm ready, Sam.
Okay. Have you ever been on like a sports team? Like basically, have you ever played sports?
I've played sports, but I haven't been on a sports team. I've played fencing for a bit, but there's not really fencing teams.
Yeah. That counts. Yeah, that counts.
Not really. I wouldn't say I'm athletic. But yeah, I want to do fencing again, but my instructors were too great. Shout out to those bad instructors.
Oh. Their names are.
Their address
is.
Their credit card number.
I've played some sports. Sports are weird in general.
Wasn't there like a picture of you, like your baseball stuff, on whenever you were like 3 and you played baseball on the fridge at the old house?
I think that was basketball.
I meant to say baseball.
And that was when I was 7-ish? Wait. No, that was when I was like 8-ish, I guess.
Yeah.
7-ish, 8-ish. Because I played soccer for about 2 years, I think, when I was 5, I think. Then I played baseball for like a year, and then I played basketball for like a year now.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun. Soccer was enjoyable just because a very good friend of mine was on my team, and we literally just walked around and ate grass. And
ate grass?
Yes.
What a Chad.
We smoked grass.
Oh.
No.
Funny.
We did not do that.
Oh, man.
5. And then baseball is the one I like least. It's one of my least favorite sports. I don't like baseball.
I like baseball. I really like baseball. Even though I've never played, I just like just baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I like the game itself.
Mm-hmm. In general.
But I find the concept and rules pretty cool.
And my favorite one, I don't know. I like soccer and basketball, so I don't know. They might be like tied. My favorite sport at the moment is probably tennis. Tennis is pretty cool.
Tennis is cool. I played tennis a bit with my dad.
Yeah. Tennis is fun. But it's not a real sport because it's not football.
Yeah. Let's talk about others, like just sports. Let's talk about hockey.
Hockey is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, my science teacher really likes hockey. My 6th grade science teacher. She saw a few games in Canada. And yeah. Let's talk about how we... Actually, first let's talk about football. The American variety.
Yeah. Again, sports are weird. They're an odd human invention. Like, that guy was like, I throw a ball. Whoa, you can throw a ball like this. And you can throw it into the thing, and you get a point, and then whoever has a point wins. Well, I mean, sports have been around for a long time. But not really, like, I mean, the sports that are around today have also been around for a long time, but, like, sports in general have been around for a long time. There's, like, Greek sports.
Yeah, and their Olympics, they were nothing. In the old Greek Olympics, they were nothing except a little tie tied around their sausage.
Which, that's how fashion should be today.
Yeah, that's how I like my Olympics. Especially, like, imagine that in the Winter Olympics. That'll just be painful. It's like you're naked in freezing cold weather. Let's talk about how we not met, but the things around that time.
Okay.
So, yeah, if my mom didn't wake up that one day and go on plentyoffish.com, I don't know if it's an app or not, and then look at my stepdad and he'd be like, oh, he's a cutie, alright, and then, like, say, hey, let's go do wackies at Starbucks, we wouldn't have met here.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I met you was I was still living in my grandma's house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that before you lived in that apartment?
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I saw you, and I was like, haha, I hate you. Mm-hmm. And I still hate you.
Yeah.
Respectively.
Respectively.
And I remember one time we were at the park. This was one of the first times we were together. Oh. You were said funny Marv, and you were referencing the popular, not really popular, kids TV show Monster and Robot, and I was like, Sam, you are so funny. You are a comedical genius.
Man, I remember back when I used to be super funny in terms of humor in the mind of a 8-year-old.
Yeah.
And that's the humor I have still.
Yeah. I just make a bunch of poop jokes and call it a day.
And clock out.
Yeah, I clock out for the day, and that's how it should be.
That is how it should be.
And then after I said Martha, I liked it a lot, and I started making up a bunch of variations, and Martha Blarf is one of them, and that's where we are today. That's kind of the origin story of my username, but no one really cares about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's football. A lot of people like it a lot, and it's a pretty wacky sport.
It is a wacky sport. I am not interested in football. I'm absolutely not interested in playing it, and like observing it is like okay. Yeah, I never have wanted to play football.
Yeah, I've never wanted to play football either.
Probably because it intimidates me, because it's like, you get 20 tackled, I don't want to get 20 tackled.
Well, whenever I was in 6th grade and we were forced to play football, I just stood around and waited in the field house, and then the coaches yelled at me a lot. It was really fun.
My grandpa would... we didn't play football because he's my grandpa.
So you could tackle him, you would be like, oh, something went in a heart attack. What's that?
But we would toss around the old football, and he taught me how to throw a football and stuff like that, and it was wacky. And I've been to multiple football games because my family likes football, which is fine.
My family doesn't like football, except my stepdad, who likes football. Yeah, there's a bunch of wacky football stuff. In America, which is, I assume, the country you live in, the audience, yeah, you would know how popular it is here. It's like more popular than the birth of if someone's baby was being born and like the Super Bowl was going on, I'm pretty sure the husband would just go to the Super Bowl because it's much more interesting than the birth of their child.
Football is the second coming of Christ.
It is.
How now, brown cow?
What?
What's your favorite children's book?
You think?
It's a hard question, actually.
I don't remember too much children's books. This doesn't count, but it was my first chapter book. It was H.P. Lovecraft's. No, not H.P. Lovecraft's. R.L. Stein. It lives in the basement or something. It's about this guy who like turned into a plant and he's lived in a basement and stuff. It was wacky.
Man, I remember when I used to like as a child, I would read books and they would actually like scare me, and that's so funny because like.
Well, today they still scare me. Obviously, it's like this. Like I would rather die. It would be more scary to witness 9/11. I mean, less scary to witness 9/11 than to read a 20-page Goosebumps book.
Than to read the one about the doll that comes alive, Slappy.
Yeah, that's like the mascot or something.
It's wacky.
Of Goosebumps.
I watched the show too.
The show was even more creepy because I didn't even really know how to read back then, but I knew how to see. I hope.
Well, you didn't know how to. You didn't know you could move your eyes.
I forgot about that. I didn't know I did not know I could move my eyes until I was like 4. And once I did that, I was like, my entire life has been a lie. Yeah, that was wacky. Oh, I want to tell you about that time where the kid taught me what death was in preschool. It was like we were pretending to shoot every kid on there like usual. Like we were spies and we had guns and we were just walking around pretending to shoot all our classmates, and they were like, "Please don't shoot us," and we were like, "You're dead." I don't think they cared. And then he was like, I'm going to dead you. And I was like, what is a dead? And he was like, it's when you stop living forever. I'm like, my brain can't process that. And then it finally did, and I was like, that's not fun. And then a few years later, my brain processed it better, and then I was like a mega emo kid who was like, death is coming. I told all my family I was like an atheist when I was 7, and I thought that anyone that believed in God is stupid.
Well,
when I was 7,
it's true.
Oh no!
I don't. You see, that's what we call in the business a joke. For any of you listeners out there that don't catch that, yeah, it's pretty advanced level stuff, I know, but you'll catch on eventually, maybe.
Yeah. And then I was like, when I was little, I was like, it's funny how there was a food chicken and an animal chicken. And then once I made the connection, I was like, I'm eating my best friend.
That never happened with me, probably because, like, I was never around any, animals that are consumed. The only animal I was really exposed to was cats. And I don't eat cats, so what's up with that? There was nothing wrong with that in my brain. I was just like, okay, yeah, it's a chicken. We eat it. Cool. That makes sense.
Cool beans.
And now I'm like, well, okay. Whatever. It tastes good. It does taste good, though.
Yeah, chicken does taste good. What's your favorite meat?
My favorite meat is,
beef. Steak.
Honestly? Yeah, it probably is still steak. But I've been eating more chicken recently. Like, I almost always, like for example, at like a Mexican restaurant, and they're like, you want a steak burrito or a chicken burrito? I've been leaning more towards the chicken burritos recently, stuff like that. Which, pretty wacky. I mean, definitely by itself, I would rather eat steak and chicken. And it probably is still my favorite meat, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying chicken.
Yeah, chicken's pretty good. I personally prefer steak. Because, but then again, my mom says if I eat steak, I'm gonna get cancer, so, yeah.
So,
that's too bad.
Dang. Oopsies. Cancer again.
Not again. The 5th time today.
Darn cows.
Those darn cows always giving me cancer.
They tricked me with
the 5G towers, too. Yeah.
The cows built the 5G towers.
The cows built the 5G towers just to give us cancer and autism at the same time.
Yeah. My favorite meat is definitely fish.
I like fish.
Anyone their favorite meat is fish is stupid.
My mom's favorite meat is fish.
I'm kidding.
My mom is stupid.
Wow.
I literally just nade on my mom. It feels.
I mean, I'll still eat fish, but
fish is probably my least favorite meat. I need to eat more pork chops, and I've only eaten one pork chop in my life, and that was pretty recently. It was like around New Year's. I was at the Smoky Mountains, and we went to this Cracker Barrel-like restaurant, and it was really good. They had really good corn chowder, but even better pork chops.
I remember that. Yeah, I'm not a seafood person really, which is ironic from where I come from, by the old ocean, and seafood is the big old industry, and it was supposed to be southern children that always eat nothing but seafood.
Yeah, my greatest fear is developing a southern accent.
But I don't know. I mean, seafood. It's my. I mean, talking like more common food genres, seafood is my least favorite like genre of food. I don't like it. I mean, it's fine. I like some of it fine, but like just relatively.
Seafood's one of my least favorite genre of foods, but one of my favorites is Cajun, even though both of them are extreme. A lot of Cajun foods are seafood.
Yeah.
I still really like Cajun.
Like, my favorite seafood thing is shrimp, probably.
Shrimp is pretty cool. I just like well-cooked fish.
Crab is... It's...
I haven't had crab in a while.
It's good, but like, I don't... It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's very good. But like... It's not... I don't know. I guess it's not for me. I wouldn't... I mean, I would... If it was there, you know, I'd eat it. But you have to go through the effort of getting it out of the leg socket. You have to...
Do you have to do all that junk?
You have to crack open the leg.
Back in my day, we would have to hand catch the crabs ourselves.
Back in my day, we'd have to sneak up behind a cow and bludgeon its head in with a rock and then eat it as it was still alive, so it's extra fresh.
Same. Those were the glory. Those were the good days. Now all the kids have are them darn Facebooks and their Game Boys and their Snapchats and their 5G towers.
I hate everyone's always on their Facebooks.
I hate Facebooks.
No, people do use Facebook, but like younger generations don't really use it. My mom wants to make a Facebook, and that's how I normally goes like this, because Facebook. A lot of parents want their kids to make a Facebook to keep in touch with family and stuff.
Wait, your mom wants you to make a Facebook? That's pretty cool.
And I don't want to.
I don't have any social media except the funny Reddit, and I don't like Reddit, but it's the only thing that keeps me entertained during the day, besides watching YouTube videos and buying vinyl records and playing a few games.
I was gonna say also. Oh yeah, social media. I also don't have any social media.
I don't think Reddit really counts as social media. It's just, you just look at some dumb kids talking about how they got a girlfriend and them having 500 million up of likes.
I do have YouTube though.
That doesn't really count. That's just a watch.
I mean, it is. It is technically social media, but like it's different. But it is. I've long since given up the little pride standee that I have. It's like, oh, it's not social media. I mean, it is. I mean, I think it is.
It kind of is.
But it is wacky. I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff on YouTube, obviously. But that's the good... I mean, you can just post anything on there.
Like this video.
Wow, meta. Wacky.
Well, this isn't a video yet. I'm just talking to a computer.
You're watching a YouTube video right now.
What a lame...
On Spotify if we decide to do that again.
Yeah, I'll probably post it on my Spotify account.
You're watching a YouTube video right now. Isn't that wacky? If you've gotten to this far in the video, you're actually crazy. Like, something must be wrong. I'm kidding. You're a beautiful person, but also, why are you watching this?
You know, you could just cure cancer if you want to. But, you know...
You could just do it!
Yeah, you could just do it right now, but no, you chose to watch some stupid teenagers talk about random things. What a nerd.
Let's talk about another random thing right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about napkins. What's your favorite type of napkin? What are the types of napkins you can think about? I can think of paper...
The folded ones, the paper ones, paper towels, if they count.
Do they make circular napkins?
Probably.
I want one. Have you ever tasted a napkin? Napkins don't taste very good.
I've eaten a napkin before. It tasted like chlorine.
Yeah, it kind of does. Chlorine is fun. Chlorine is pretty cool.
Yeah, chlorine. Makes my pee not pee.
That's a bit of a problem, probably. It's my pee, not pee. I like to swim in chlorine too.
Yeah.
Raw chlorine. The element of chlorine.
Yeah, chlorine is wacky. That's my favorite 2020 Pilot One fun song.
Is it called chlorine?
No, it's called 20.
That's cool. Sounds like a good song.
How'd you know?
I've heard a couple good songs in my day.
Like what? Fortnite song?
Fortnite song. Yeah, that song's pretty good. I also really like I don't know. I like a lot of songs. Songs are pretty fun.
You want a good song? Every song by 100 Gex. Just kidding. Terrible band. Haha. Even though they're my phone and desktop wallpaper.
My favorite.
Sam doesn't like 100 Gex. He won't say that, but I could tell.
I don't know if I've ever heard a single song by them.
Okay.
I don't think I have. I don't even know them. I know that their name is Gek, I think. Maybe. I don't even know that. I think their name is that. I don't know whether their name is... I think it has something to do with Gek, probably.
Who?
I don't know whether it's 100 of them or 1,000 of them.
No, it's one Gek.
Gek?
Gek. No,
Gex.
Gek. Gex. Gex is my favorite game.
Gek is my favorite
This podcast is like having a luau at celebrity's house.
Gex.
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 Gex is good.
Yeah, it's my. Is it your favorite game, Sam?
Yeah.
I knew it.
You know what's my favorite game?
What? Fortnite.
Gingerbread Run.
Oh yeah, I love that game.
Is that what it's called?
Angry Gingerbread Run.
Angry Gingerbread Run.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good game.
It is a good game. I would recommend you buy it.
Also, I would recommend you buy, I think it's called Watermelon Party for the
Nintendo Switch.
Probably, maybe, I don't know.
It might be on other systems.
Better be.
It's a great game.
If it's not on any other systems besides the Nintendo Switch, I'm going to sue Nintendo.
I am going to sue Nintendo.
I'm going to sue Nintendo if Watermelon Party is not on the PS5.
You're going to sue Nintendo if Watermelon Party is not on the PlayStation 5?
Yes.
That's a good...
What's the next Has Xbox decided their next funny thing?
Probably. I don't keep up with gaming.
I don't keep up with. I definitely don't keep up with funny
Xbox and PlayStation.
Oh, I mean, I like PlayStation more.
PlayStation stan.
I used to like Xbox. I mean, I don't know. I guess I used to like Xbox more, but that's because I literally never played on them. No, I did play on PlayStation. So yeah, I liked Xbox more at some point, but then I like PS4 more because I just started playing on the PS4 a lot. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. They're very similar, honestly, to me. There's not much of a difference to me.
The PS4 has a few cool exclusives like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, that's an exclusive.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah. But I'm a funny Nintendo fanboy.
Yeah.
I want to have Luigi's baby.
Who doesn't want to have Luigi's baby?
I don't know. I was gonna try and think of what my favorite console was ever, but it's hard to think of.
Mine is probably the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, honestly.
If PC counts, then it's probably that, because I play all my games on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Almost all of them I play a bit of. Switch too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Oh, the funny, Sam. The funniest funny there ever is the funny.
The funniest funny.
If you make it this far, you deserve approximately one award.
You get a high five.
You get a high five.
From us. No, you.
Please dislike this video. Just do it. Please dislike it. I will give you actually $1 if you dislike this video.
How many dislikes can this video get?
How many dislikes can this get? Only true Marfa Blarfs fans dislike this video.
We're talking to no one.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Isn't that fun to think about? We're literally just talking to no one.
Well, we're talking to each other, and one person is going to hear it, and that's us.
Yeah. What are we doing then?
We're only doing this to fill up the void.
I guess it's just something to do.
Yeah.
Because it feels different.
It feels cool.
Than talking. Than just talking normally, but honestly, it's like the same thing. Worse even, because now I'm mildly in my brain just regulating what I say to the people are hearing this, except for not.
Yeah, I would be surprised if this video has 5 views.
I'd be surprised if it gets 1, honestly.
Yeah, but the 1 is going to be from us, Sam.
Yeah,
because we'll probably watch this video again. So if you see 2 views, you can know confidently that you're the first person to see this. That's not us.
Oh, this is good conversation.
It is.
I enjoy this. What's your favorite fruit?
Mango. I've said this.
Really?
Yeah.
Your favorite fruit is mango?
Yeah. What's your
second favorite fruit?
Probably apple.
Apple. Apple is a solid fruit. Apple is
Actually, no. I changed my mind. Grapes.
I think apple is, objectively the best fruit.
Mm-hmm.
It's used in a lot of things, too. Kind of. Not really, but feels like it. Apple is just good. Apple, I can always go for it.
I would say the objectively best fruit is tomato, because it's used in so many
That's true.
In things, it's.
But then the fact that tomatoes classified as a fruit makes me angry.
But if it wasn't, it's not shouldn't be classified as a fruit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tomato is one of the most useful foods in our planet. Like, I don't like tomato at all, but I have to give them mad.
Yeah, I hate tomatoes too. I want to start a tomato genocide.
Well, my favorite fruit is pineapple. I like pineapple. I don't know why. I don't know when I started liking pineapple. I think the reason I started liking pineapple was literally just because it's fun to draw. Have you ever drawn a pineapple?
I'm going to.
I had a pink flashcard in 8th grade English class, and I started drawing on the back of it, and I drew a pink pineapple, and people were like, "That's cool," and I was like, "Yeah, it is cool. I like pineapple." And then I think that's when I brainwashed myself to like pineapple. And then I started eating dreaded Hawaiian pizza.
Well, you've liked pineapple before that.
Not to the extent that I do now. It wasn't my favorite fruit back then.
Oh.
I think my favorite fruit was like an orange or a grape at that point. Which I still love orange and grapes, they're probably up there, but like I have to be in a specific mood for definitely oranges. I can eat grapes most of the time though, but like definitely oranges are like one of those things that's good. It's very wacky. Yeah, I like the way pineapple looks. It's a cool looking thing. I was gonna say something. That's how it be.
Yeah. If you made it this far, yeah, you're not.
Haha, you're not.
Yeah, you're not.
You're lying to yourself.
You're lying to yourself. We're talking, at this point, we're talking to non-existent people.
Yeah, which is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is pretty.
Let's talk about Paint Grandpa.
Paint Grandpa?
Yep.
Paint Grandpa is really good.
Is Paint Grandpa your first sound, though?
No.
One of them?
Yes. Yes.
How many first sounds do you have, Sam?
2, 5.
At least 5?
2, 5.
2, 5. Okay, good. That's good. Sam, are you confirming that you're furry to your audience?
Yes.
As we have it here, folks. Samuel Lee Hamner is a furry. Let's all dislike this video because of how he's a furry. Because furries are terrible people.
Yeah. Sorry. Haha.
Nerd.
It's just that I love owls so much.
Haha.
I can't hide my love for
owls. Are mega
for
gay.
Owls. Gay. I'm a furry, guys. Guys, no. Don't leave.
What?
Don't leave. They're gonna leave now because I'm a furry.
They should.
That's how it works.
Oh. Okay.
That's how it works. Furries are lonely forever.
Yeah.
Including in hell, where they will burn forever.
Yes, that's a great statement, Sam.
It is a statement. I wonder. I mean, I am a furry, but I wonder if I was a furry, which I am, what animal I would enjoy the most, I guess, from an artistic standpoint.
I would probably like to draw dogs if I was a furry, but luckily I'm not.
I feel like I would probably, I don't know. I like a lot of animals. Because I'm a furry. That's the only reason. I don't know if I'd say my favorite animal probably is just a cat because cats are nice.
I like cats too. They're probably my favorite animal.
They let me touch them a couple times in exchange for food, which is a worthy trade-off. I have respect for cats. They know what they want in life. They want to sleep, and they want to bring death upon everyone, including rabbits. Rabbits are cool too. I like rabbits a lot.
We had a pet rabbit, but
we did have a pet rabbit.
And then he ran away.
Died.
He died.
He accidentally fell in the blender, and then he turned into a delicious mango smoothie. He's probably dead now.
Do you know any other furries, Sam?
Do I?
Do you know any
No, I'm
other?
the only furry.
Ever.
I'm the only one.
He runs all the websites, he impersonates everyone. He is, if you see a fursuit convention, he's just moving back and forth through them really fast.
I'm a hive mind.
He is one.
I am the embodiment of all the furries.
He is all of them. What is your persona, Sam?
Persona.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite
persona
is it's
is it Sonic? Not the hedgehog though. Fast food restaurant.
No, it's Charmy the Bee.
I don't know what that is. So am I most being OC?
It is. I made him. I made Charmy.
Did you give birth to him?
I made him. I made Charmy. I sculpted him with my bare mitts until he was birthed into existence. And I also made
Chad.
Vector.
Vector from Despicable Me?
Yeah, I made him too. Vector is a good person. What are minions? What are minions? I've been trying to. I came up with a video idea like a month ago that I've been like. I don't think I'm actually gonna make it anymore because that creative spike has kind of died. But I was just like I looked a bunch of stuff up about it just for weird reasons.
What if this was just not recording?
Could be. I mean,
I'm not gonna check.
I wouldn't mind. I don't really care at this point. But I was trying to figure out why minions are popular. Why do people like minions? Because minions are so good. What are minions? Are they like? I mean, they're humanoid, but they're obviously not humans.
Mm-hmm.
Are they animals? Do they classify it as animals?
Yes. They do.
I mean, they definitely classify. If people classify as animals, then they definitely do as well. But
I remember my mind was blown when I was told that people classify as animals.
I mean, I wonder. I mean, could you be? Because the reason I'm asking is I'm just trying to break down whether or not you could be a furry for minions.
Yes, you can. How do I know?
Pretty nice. I like that. Minions.
Wait, can I have an interview with a furry? Since I've never met one before.
Do you have an interview with a furry?
Yeah, because you are a furry, Sam.
Oh, you have to catch me first. You got me.
I know. I got you, Sam.
Well. What's your funny question?
What's your favorite furry website?
I literally don't know a single one.
You referenced for Affinity earlier today.
I didn't know even what. I mean, I assume that's a furry website, but I don't know. Maybe it could just be a funny thing. What do you mean for what is it? What is a furry website?
A website that mainly relates to furries.
Is it like just images, or is it like...
It could be a blog, image forums, just anything like that, like for Affinity E621.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't even know. I've never seen like images of furry or anything. I've just heard someone say the term once, and I assumed that it was a funny furry website. So that's
who said it?
That's my.
Oh wait, was it me that said it?
No, it was an online personality of some sort. I don't remember who. Probably making a joke about furries or something.
As I should. Grr.
And yeah, that's my extensive knowledge of that topic.
What do you think is the worst race? I think it's the 5 kilometer dash. Not kilometer. The 50, the 100, the 500 meter dash. It's not as good as the 100 meter because that's just a nice short thrill. Like who could just run the fastest in the shortest amount of time. Or it's not as good as like the 1,000 meter that which is just who could stand running fastest the longest. The 500 meter dash is just in between there, and I don't like it.
The worst race. That's a good point. I can't think of any other races than those. I mean, there's boat races, and there's...
Boat races are actually lit.
Yeah. There's dog races. That's not a very good race.
Yeah, because dogs are stupid and dumb.
Yeah.
Like furries.
And like Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown is stupid. He doesn't know how to kick a football.
Charlie Brown gets bullied all the time. Charlie Brown is just depressed. Charlie Brown just wants to... she just wants a break. And life won't give... What does Charlie Brown ever ask for? What does Charlie Brown want for himself?
A slave.
What's the time period that Charlie Brown is supposed to take place in?
Like the 60s when it was made.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's not... I mean, he could want one. But that is not particularly socially acceptable that much. Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in the 60s they were like, slaves?
Nah. But racism, yeah.
And look how far we've come. I mean, we have gone pretty far from, slavery in terms of, we don't do that like as
too much
as much as we did.
Yeah.
But it still happens in places. And there's definitely still,
like my backyard.
Funny. There's definitely still funny biases against funny people based off of their funny skin.
Yeah. Funny people.
Funny people.
Funny people.
Everything is funny.
Everything is funny.
The sky is pretty funny. Colors are pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite color is yellow.
Is it?
No.
Knew it.
Colors don't make sense. Why do we see colors? Just because.
Because our brain wants us to.
It's like, hey, look at this.
Look at this. Haha, you nerd.
Everything would be so much more dumb if there was not colors. Like, I'm looking at a piece of cardboard right now with its luscious, brownish, greenish, gross-looking color, and it would be so much more boring without that color. But at the same time, if color never was a thing, I wouldn't care about that. I just feel like, yeah, these shades of black, pretty cool.
I still don't understand how blind people don't see anything. Like, not black, just like what you see whenever you're unconscious. See, they just don't perceive vision at all, and I still don't understand that. It's wacky.
Well, that's because
they don't even see black.
They're just wacky dudes.
They're fun pals. I met a kid who one of my friends punched another one of my friends in the eye, and he got blind in that eye, and he wasn't even too mad at him. It was just like, yeah, bro, don't do that again, please. I mean, if you do, I won't be too mad, but still. And he says he just can't perceive vision out that eye, and it's pretty wacky.
That's cool. Color is red. I like color.
I thought you said red. Color is red.
Some color is red.
Yeah, some color is red. Leia is a good girl. She's a dog.
You people are aware of that.
Yeah, you know that you already knew that.
We have a dog. Only as of the
actually, we have two.
As of the canon right now, we have one dog.
Yeah, as of the canon. The canon.
The other dogs will be introduced in the story arc.
What should the podcast be called? We're going to discuss this on the podcast itself.
Well, what was that first episode called? Wasn't it like Big Man Podcast or something? Big Boy
Podcast.
Or something.
Well, that one, I don't consider that an official episode.
What was that?
That was just a pilot.
That episode was better than this episode. Oh, roasted episode.
Was it?
I think so far.
Well, I think this is pretty cool. There's a few pauses here and there.
Yes.
How we like that one.
Look, there's another one.
Another what?
Pause. I'm going pause watching. It's like bird watching, but for pauses.
Pauses? Let's try to find one. I see one right over there.
That's a good pause.
Yeah. I would put that in my top tier pause.
I would too. I would rate that top 5 and 10 pauses. 10 pauses.
Top 10, yeah.
Top 5, 10 pauses.
Whatever one.
Top 4, 10 small, shy.
What are some names that you like?
Names?
Uh-huh.
Whenever that question is prompted to me, the first one that comes into my mind is Giuseppe. I don't know why.
Epi?
Giuseppe. 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 I think it's that.
I've never heard of that name before.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good name. That's
what I named. Like a good name.
That's what I named the mint plant growing in the backyard of my house.
Is it a good mint plant?
Yeah, he's really big now. I got him when he was a little dude, and now he's big. But he's also kind of dying because we don't take great care of him, even though I water him a lot. But my stepdad never waters him.
Is he a mint plant?
Yes. He tastes pretty good.
Have you eaten him?
Of course.
Have you licked and put your mouth all around Giuseppe?
No.
I get it.
We're not at that phase yet.
I understand.
I'm not, we're just on tier 2 right now. Well, we're on tier 3.
What's that?
Which is getting to eat his leaves.
Huh.
But I am not allowed to get anywhere near his long, luscious stem yet.
Are you planning on having funny with the plant?
No.
Doing funny things? Why?
If by doing funny things you mean going doing a stand-up comedy routine, then yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Sam.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, that's cool. That's like stage 17. Doing a stand-up comedy routine with your best pal.
Yeah. I couldn't do stand-up comedy. I can't do comedy in general. Heck, look at this funny podcast.
Haha.
Haha. Haha. This is entertaining.
What? I don't think this is like a really boring podcast. The viewers would not find this entertaining.
I don't find this entertaining.
Just talking like this?
I mean, I enjoy talking, but like, I wouldn't enjoy like actively like going back and listening to stuff.
Yeah.
Audio.
I want to release more episodes of this though. This is fun.
It is fun.
We'll eventually get better at doing this.
That's true. Maybe. I do think that the last one was better, but I think it might be because I'm tired. Maybe, or that has something to do with it. Maybe.
What time is it?
Let's say the time where it is right now, right on the
3:52 a.m.
Also, I like that you are doing the fight.
I'm going to kill myself immediately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ben's playing a game.
I know.
We didn't mention that up until now.
That's yeah. So what should we name the podcast? Like this. Where are you going?
Checking the time.
It's 3:52.
Oh.
So this is near the end, I'm assuming.
Of the podcast?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Might be. So I just wanted to decide what we're going to name this. Funny People Podcast.
The Funny Boayies Haha Podcast.
The Funny Boayies Haha Podcast.
Yeah. And boys is spelled with
an E-Y-I-E-S.
Yes.
Okay. So I think that's a wrap.
Did you say E-I-Y-E-S?
Yeah, E-Y-I-E-S.
Is there a
Boyoyoyus?
Boyoyoing, yeah.
Boyoyoing, yeah. So I think that this might just be a wrap.
Maybe.
Wait, let's see if the microphone's off. Oh man.
It's only been 58 minutes.
Yeah. Imagine listening to this for 58 minutes long.
I know.
What a nerd.
It feels like it's been longer to me, but also, I guess 58 minutes is a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Heck, let's push it to an hour, baby.
Yeah, so we'll just do wackies until it gets to exactly an hour.
And we stop even if we're in the middle of talking about something. Yeah.
It's probably the video is probably going to be like an hour, 1 second, but you know, for us it's going to be exactly an hour, hopefully. Leia is black and has some white fur.
That's Leia lore.
Leia lore.
For all the fan artists.
Yeah, I want some fan art too. Post fan art of what you think we look like, even though there's a... Never mind. Oh, face reveal at 20 subs. No, not 20. 20.
I'll do a face reveal. No, not 20. 20 is too little.
Yeah, face reveal at 1 sub.
Face reveal at
Face.
At 7 subs.
Yeah. Subway sandwich.